Is Fort Knox empty? The $750 billion question shaking America. Is America's gold still in the vaults, or has it been siphoned away? Gray Rabbit Finance. President Donald Trump's recent announcement of an audit of Fort Knox's gold reserves has reignited decades-old conspiracy theories and financial intrigue. Speaking aboard Air Force One, Trump declared, "We're going to go into Fort Knox to make sure the gold is there," echoing concerns amplified by Elon Musk, who has demanded transparency via a live stream of the vaults. While Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent insists the gold is present and accounted for with annual audits, skeptics like Senator Rand Paul argue that the last public audit occurred in 1974, a year steeped in mystery. The stakes? Revaluing the U.S. gold reserves. Currently valued at $42.22 per ounce on government books, gold's market price hovers near $3,000 per ounce. A revaluation could inject $750 billion into Treasury coffers overnight, potentially relieving debt ceiling battles. Critics speculate this maneuver could signal deeper systemic financial issues, or a distraction from fiscal woes. Who was Louise Auchincloss Boyer, the Rockefeller aide who fell to her death? The 1974 Fort Knox audit followed another pivotal event, the death of Louise Auchincloss Boyer, Nelson Rockefeller's executive assistant for over 14 years. 3 days after a Los Angeles Times article cited her as the source of claims that the Rockefellers had looted Fort Knox, Boyer was found dead beneath her 10th floor apartment window. Police labeled it a suicide, but conspiracy theorists note the timing and her role in exposing gold discrepancies as suspicious. Boyer's death silenced her as a key whistleblower. Her allegations, published in 1974, allege that U.S. gold reserves have been clandestinely sold or leased, a narrative later echoed by figures like Ron Paul. The 1974 Congressional Show audit, ostensibly to reassure the public, did little to quell doubts, especially as gold prices surged afterward, hinting at market manipulations. The Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and the Great Gold Heist. The specter of elite dynasties looms large in Fort Knox lore. Guest posts on financial blogs allege that the Rockefellers and Rothschilds, families synonymous with banking empires, orchestrated a decades-long transfer of gold from west to east. By the 1970s, the U.S. reportedly held 28,000 metric tons of gold, 60% of global reserves. Today, that figure is 8,133 tons, with critics claiming the rest was siphoned to private vaults or foreign buyers. While concrete evidence is scarce, the narrative persists. Western financial elites allegedly prioritized pseudo-wealth, stocks, derivatives, over physical gold, while Eastern nations like China hoarded bullion. The Rothschilds' historical dominance in gold markets, coupled with their abrupt exit from London's gold fixing in 2004, fuels theories of a silent wealth transfer. Ian Fleming's Goldfinger, fiction or prophecy. Long before Trump's audit, pop culture foreshadowed Fort Knox's vulnerability. In Ian Fleming's 1959 James Bond novel Goldfinger, the villain plots to irradiate the depository's gold, destabilizing the global economy. The 1964 film adaptation dramatized this, embedding Fort Knox's mystique into public consciousness. Fleming's tale mirrors real-world fears that Fort Knox's gold is either missing, compromised, or a facade for financial trickery. While purely fictional, Goldfinger underscores a cultural truth. The depository symbolizes both national security and systemic fragility. Goldfinger versus James Bond, infamous round of golf. Why this matters now. Trump's audit gambit intersects with rising gold prices, inflation fears, and a crypto community touting Bitcoin as a transparent alternative to gold. Meanwhile, prediction markets assign a 64% chance of the audit occurring by May 2025 and a 17% chance of missing gold. The big three questions. If gold is missing, who benefited? Shadowy elites? Foreign powers? Could a revaluation stabilize the dollar or expose its fragility? Is this political theater or a genuine reckoning with America's financial past? The fine line between conspiracy and reality. The Fort Knox saga blends fact, speculation, and legacy. From Boyer's tragic demise to Musk's fire emoji tweet, the audit debate reveals a deeper anxiety, trust in legacy institutions. Whether Trump's investigation uncovers gold or ghosts and cobwebs, it taps into a timeless narrative of power, secrecy, and the allure of hidden gold treasure. If the gold isn't there, we're going to be very upset, Trump warned. The world will be watching and wondering what else might surface from the vaults of history. Stay vigilant. Tyler, poll. Do you think Fort Knox still holds its full gold reserves? Thanks for reading Gray Rabbit Finance's Substack. Subscribe for free to receive new posts and support my work. Subscribed.